Today we decorate the interior of our brand new cathedral. Good morning and welcome to MorningCraft. Grab a drink, get comfortable, and let's begin. So our cathedral has been finished for quite a bit of time now, and I've been working on a few upgrades here and there, such as the pillars you can see on top. But really, I need to be working on the inside, as it's just one huge patch of grass with a few torches on it. I've been to this building a few times in real life, and it's really, really beautiful, and so I'd really like to do it justice on the inside. I'm not going to be perfectly replicating the inside though, as there's a lot of very important things in this building. From what I can remember, there's a sort of war memorial, and there's also a few religious things, and I don't want to risk not doing those justice if I can't get them perfectly right. So I'm mainly going to stick to the rough structure and maybe an art piece or two. If you've made it this far into the video, I want to know what your favourite block is, to add a little bit of extra spice to a build.
Let me add a little bit of spice to that.
So I started off by laying out the flooring that sits under the main tower. And this is sort of a black and white flooring with a lovely design in the centre. So I started watching House of the Dragon recently, and as I was watching it, I was building away for probably about 5 hours combined on this build. It was pretty annoying, as when I put this flooring in, I didn't really patch it up properly, so there was a bunch of monsters crawling out from underneath and disturbing me while I was trying to watch some dragons fighting each other. After sending enough skeletons back to the ground from whence they came, I was able to finally get this section finished. And then I was able to get to work on the internal walls that really help frame this flooring and make the tower look even taller. They were arguing about bloodlines and succession at this point when I was building this, so it was pretty good to just sort of zone out and tower up.
Just as the final bears had settled in, shadowy figures arrived on the horizon.
If our charts are correct, that is the vile settlement of the Dawn worshippers up ahead. To our right is our owned man. Begin siege preparations before the rest of the army arrives. I am looking forward to battle once more, if we can consider this meagre garrison a battle at all.
Sir Chapman stood atop the cathedral and counted at least 7 centurions.
700 men ready to join our force. That makes 800 to their 500. If not for their walls and Sir Chapman's sword hand, we would win without the rest of the Oluffians.
Like, subscribe, and share to give your friends a great start to their day. So I then got to work on these pillars and the main entranceway to the cathedral. It's got this sort of beigey sandstone look in real life, and so I decided that smooth sandstone was the best way to do this. I used slabs to put in a nice gradual staircase down to the bottom section. And then I was able to close off this section of flooring with a little bit more staircase. And this front part was done for now. So it's time for the part of the video where we take a look at some of the comments that you guys left on the previous video. So we've got this comment here from Sleepiest Panda. Good afternoon, I know you watched this in the afternoon, who's pretty glad that there were some survivors from Aris Siege. And a couple of you were wondering how that was spelt. So here you go. And then we've got this comment here from MC Shrish Tuman, who says that they built a tree house in their survival world with friends. I always love playing this game with my friends, but it's pretty rare we get a chance. And there's this comment from Desolator13 who points out that the captions think that I said Paris instead of Aris Siege. And then we've got this lovely comment from AstroFox, who says that this has to be the best series ever. Thank you so much, AstroFox. Make sure you stick around to the end of the video to hear our daily quote. So I've built this amazing archway between the two front pillars, and each of these has a staircase on either side. Had to go pretty hard in terms of looking at the reference images because I wanted to make sure I got this exactly right. But overall, I'm pretty happy with how it was done. These pillars do take a long time to put in though. So I then headed to the back section of the cathedral to finish off these pillars here. They do take a while, but I'm pretty pleased with how I got it to look. So if you've made it this far into the video, I want to know what you think we should put inside this building. Obviously there's lots of things in the real life counterpart to this, but I've decided not to put those in as they're all pretty important things, and I don't know if I could do them justice. The bright and smooth flooring really offsets the dark, shadowy appearance of the cathedral, and I'm really pleased with the internals of this so far. But let me know what you think we should put inside this. Obviously I'm not going to go for the real world things as they're all pretty important. So it's really up to us what we put in here. Now there is one art piece that I really want to put in here because I was able to see it myself. But other than that, it's completely up to us, so let me know in the comments. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you've had a good morning, and if it's not morning where you are, you can save that for tomorrow. But I hope you make today the very best it can be, and in the next episode, we're going to build a giant bridge into the cathedral. So I hope to see you next time on MorningCraft, and just a reminder to stick around to the end of the video for the daily quote.